Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here, and
Brad.
Brad. And it is, I don't know why you were saying me that. It is 8:28 p.m. on May 26, 2018, Friday evening. It's 81 degrees right now. Feels like 87. The high was 91. Excuse me. The low will be 73. And I don't think we got any rain today, did we?
I don't think so. It doesn't look like it.
The wind is 6 miles per hour, light from the south. The air quality is good at 34. Main pollutant is PM 2.5, which is ideal. 6:38 a.m. was the sunrise. Sunset will be at 6:30. And we're gearing up to have, it says remaining daylight 2 minutes. We're gearing up to have a tropical storm. I want to let everybody know right now that we are safe where we are. Now, if we were still down in the RV park, that would be a problem. But right now, where we are, we're very safe. So, no worries there. So, first and foremost, before I get into yesterday and stuff, I want to open up a package from my wonderful friend Sarah Lindquist on here. I don't know if she does videos or not. I don't think she does. But she sent me a package with some hats. It just came in today, so I'm going to try to carefully open this so I don't, I don't want to rip anything, right? Or, accidentally cut like a hat or anything. Oh, she got it bagged up too. Good. So you never know with me. And my husband just got it this morning. I was filling off some paintings I did for my friend, my good friend Vicky. So let's see what she sent. And this is very thoughtful, and thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay. Woo. Ow. I got that stuck. There's a note. And oh. Okay, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. And congrats. So let's take a look at the hat. La 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 la. Oh, how cute. How cute is this one? Look at that. Isn't that cute? Cute little baby one. Baby to a toddler. Yeah, it says baby on it. Here's another one. Right here. That is so cute. And another one. I love this really soft yarn. And then there is a couple more just like it. Those are identical. That'll be really nice. And then this one is some adult ones. Goodness, I got a hair. I got one of my hairs. I had to brush my hair. I was looking like Albert Einstein there. And there's this one. I love this color. And I love this yarn. And there's two more identical to that in here. And what I'm going to do, Sarah, is what I've been doing with everybody else, is I'm going to divide up, let's see, 2, and then, yeah. So I'll make this last for 2 months. This one, which has 4 hats in it, will go for June. And then this one with 1 adult and 3 of the baby, I'll put in this month. So thank you so much. Every little bit helps. And I really, really, really appreciate it. So, yesterday, you guys knew that, I did laundry, and I'm not sure what else I did. I know.
I thought you spent a lot of time in the art room.
I did. I painted. I finished up paintings and stuff. And then we went to the store. Brad picked me up. It was like 8:21, and he got off work at 8:20. And I tell you what, 9:21 people, we were in the check stand, and we had a big old cart. You know, we had his cart heaping and my cart heaping, and you guys probably wonder how we did it so fast. Well, I made the whole list, and then I divided everything in half, and he went and picked up the stuff on his list, and I went and picked up stuff on my list, and we met in produce. But I did have to call him at one point in time because I couldn't fit anything more in my cart. I was just, in one of the riding scooters. Those baskets aren't that big, so I had to have him come put some of the stuff in his cart. But yeah, we got her done, and it even took quite a while for me. I bought some more paint and stuff, and I did go ahead and buy some Elmer's glue to use as a painting medium. I do have Floetrol coming, but unless it's going to be in a gallery or something, this will work too. Especially because I seal everything anyway, so it's going to last longer. So I'll show you how that turned out. I'll show you. I just have a picture for now of I've only taken a picture of one that I did some pouring last night, of course. I'm like a little kid. Let me see if I can bring that up. This is the one I poured last night. It's on a pretty big canvas. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but it's very, very bright colors. And if it looks like white there, it's actually yellow. But yeah, those are very bright, kind of neon colors. Well, neon colors. So, yep, on black. So, yeah, that one, Linda and I decided we'll name Woodstock. I have a couple other ones I poured a little bit differently, but in the same color scheme that are drying also. And like I said, I went in there and worked last night after we got home from the grocery store. Man, we're getting this down pat. Brad usually brings in the groceries, and I usually put away all the refrigerator and frozen stuff. And then I'll put away all the stuff in the pantry. And he'll kind of divide up. There's some stuff he buys for work that he'll have at work and stuff. But we're getting it down pat.
And when we load up the conveyor belt,
yeah,
I try to put all the frozen together.
Yeah.
And then all the produce and everything. So, and then when I put everything in the Jeep, the frozen's the last thing I put in the Jeep.
Yeah.
So when we get home, it's the first thing I can get out.
Okay, that's why I always get it first.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we had that down pat, got her done. Last night was about the only night we really had. So then today I was up pretty late, and then I don't know, I just wasn't feeling real good last night. I ate some nuts last night, and they're lightly salted, but I think it seemed to really swell me up. And I even took water pills today, but not really getting any reaction from those either. But having a very bad fibro day. Everything hurts, and I had kind of a stomachache and stuff. So, but I'm fine now. And then I called my friend Vicki and talked to her for over an hour, which she's not usually much of a talker on the phone. So, but we had a nice conversation. Not Vicki, I'm sorry, my friend Joe. I talked to Vicki the other day. I got Vicki on the brain because this morning Brad mailed off the paintings. So, but I talked to Joe, I call her Queen Bee, for quite a while. And then, of course, talked to Linda for quite a while. And then Brad was home. And I had taken a bunch of pictures and I listed. I know there was a couple people interested in some of my paintings, and I have 5 new listings on Etsy. I was going to show you guys some of them real quick. I have a set of 4, and they're this set of 4 they're all I call them Cosmic Bliss, but they're all different paintings. Let's see. It's like this. So you guys aren't gonna be able to see it real well because of the light and stuff. But so, like that one, they're all 2 inches, and they're sold as a set. If you want to see good pictures, you go on my Etsy and you'll see the good pictures. I really took my time. These are sold as a set, and also they could be used as needle minders because they are sealed. And just let me know, and I'll put the magnets on them for you. Then I also, let me grab my other artwork here that I just got done listing. This one, I've shown it before, called Inferno. It's a 9x12, that's listed now. This one, which I almost kept because I really like it, it's a 10x20. It's called Paradise. It has that shimmer effect. Yeah, you can see it when I do that. Basically in the water. So, that's listed, like I said, it's a 9x20. This one is listed, it's 11x14. This one's called Molten. And, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess I just had 5. And then this one also, which we call Amoeba, is a 10x20 also. Like I said, for close-ups and everything, you go on the Etsy. The link is below. I also shared it on my Facebook, on my Simply Tweet Being Facebook page, on my Hats for 50 States page, and my normal personal page. So, and I also shared it on Twitter. I tweeted it on Twitter. Not to be a twat. I'm not a twat. He's shaking his head at me. So that took up a little bit of time, and I'm excited to go in there later tonight and mess around. It's a real dilemma when you can't do any more acrylic pours and you have paint left in your cup, but you don't have any more space to lay out your work to dry. I have to be very careful so I don't get paint on the carpet, even though I have a drop cloth and everything. I have a tarp. So I'm always then having to wipe that clear off after I pour, because I don't want a dog to walk in it or a cat and get it all over. That would not be good. So, what I end up doing was just putting it all in a cup, layering it, and then putting another cup upside down on it to keep it fresh, and I'll pour it tonight. So, that's about all. Brad was busier than anything at work, of course, with the holiday coming.
A lot of people are panicking over this tropical storm.
A lot of people are really panicking. A lot of people are saying that they're going to be sandbagging and stuff. Where it's turning and stuff would hit right where we used to live and stuff, and it would come up through Panacea. I don't think, especially where we live, it's not going to really affect us. And where we live and stuff, water drains off very fast, and so I'm not really worried about that. But I feel for anybody in the path. Of course, there's a big panic. A lot of the old timers are like, storm, whatever. But a lot of the younger people are really panicking. So. And everybody that's in that path, please be safe. There's a lot of people all across there that, you know, will be in the path. What else, honey? The dogs are being silly.
Yeah, he's being happy.
Charlie's being very happy right now.
He's just got a belly full of food. So.
Oh, got a belly full of food,
Yeah,
and Missy's looking at him like, how disgusting are you?
Missy.
Missy, be nice to
Be nice,
him.
don't be a bitch.
The dachshund's picking on the mastiff.
She does not like the fact that he's happy.
How dare you? So, but yeah, that's all. We don't have any plans. We're not going up Tallahassee. Most likely not. Oh, Sunday or Monday. You know, groceries just ran a little bit more, and that's okay. We still have enough meat for a couple of weeks, so we'll get it later. You know, he'll get his pension and stuff in, so no big hurry, right?
Nope.
So that's all that's really going on. Brad's playing a game. I don't think he really wants to talk.
We can talk.
Okay, what are you going to tell
I
him?
just didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, tell them. What are you going to tell him?
Oh no. It was a weird day today, sales-wise.
Was it?
And everybody came in bitching about how hot it was out there.
It was warm.
Complaining about
It
how
was
hot
quite
it is.
warm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the owner of the business and I, we kind of have a unspoken disagreement going on, because when I walk in the morning, the AC is set to 82 degrees.
82, I thought
Or 80.
Oh, I thought you said it was 72.
No, 80.
Wow, that's way too hot.
Yeah, and so as soon as I get in there, I turn it down to 74.
But he keeps the other store nice and cool.
He keeps that at 74, 72. Yeah.
Why doesn't he keep yours at that?
I have no idea.
So does he go over, like, early in the morning and
Well, when
change
he
it?
opens it up, yeah.
It's open before you get to work?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's got the sign in the door that if somebody needs help, come over and get one of them, and somebody over at the other side can help them.
But I didn't realize it was unlocked.
No, he locks it. It's locked. Come on, Charlie, move. He's got it locked, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
That's something we can't really talk about. That's a story for another time. But right now,
yeah.
we can't really say too much about all that. So
Yeah.
we just smile and go, right, honey?
Yeah. Yeah. But you know, it seems to me that Memorial Day around here is not as big a thing as it was in Wyoming.
Well, I think because the weather's nice here all the time.
Yeah.
Memorial Day kind of here signals the hotter weather.
Uh-huh.
The kids are already at school, out of school.
You know, and Memorial Day and 4th of July for liquor sales, it always depended on when the 4th of July fell.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it fell on a Monday or Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
you know, then it was 4th was bigger selling holiday than Memorial Day. But in Wyoming, I always had to laugh because as long as I can remember for the last 175 years, at least one day of the 3-day weekend on Memorial Day, it will either rain or snow.
Mm-hmm.
So all these people, they get so excited to go out to the lake, they're going to go water skiing and fishing, and then at least one of the days, they end up having to sit in their RV because the weather is too cold. So they sit in the RV, they consume all the alcohol they bought from me, and then usually by Monday they're ticked off enough where they pack up and head to town and come in and buy more alcohol so they can sit at home and drink it.
Yeah, because in Wyoming, Memorial Day signals the beginning of being able to get outdoors and go do things, or you hope.
Yeah.
And Labor Day kind of signals the last chance.
Yep.
You know.
Well, somebody on Facebook I saw, one of my friends posted a video.
Your friends?
I know, it's hard to believe, isn't it?
You paid them this month, didn't you?
Some of them are even alive. But one of my friends had posted a video that they shot. It was either in Encampment or Hannah. That this morning it was snow mixed with rain.
That's right.
And I don't miss that.
But anyway, that's the whole story of all that.
Well,
Right, honey?
yep, Miss Bossy Pants is
Okay.
wanting to go outside.
Well, I'm going to let you guys go
Charlie.
so I can get a few things done. I need to go do dishes and all that fun stuff. So anyway, I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. And Sarah, thank you again. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a good evening. Talk to you later. Bye. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.